Coming to the second prepared speech, it will be delivered by our ex-president, competent Toastmaster, competent communicator, Mr. Valiyappan Salomani. Valiyappan is excited to do a prepared speech after almost 19 months. He is looking forward for the Pathways journey. He is presenting Pathway Level 1, Project 1, Presentation Mastery. Title of his prepared speech is Who Am I? I call upon his evaluator, our fellow Toastmaster, competent Toastmaster and competent communicator, Helena Lim, to read out the objectives of Valiyappan's speech.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day. Hi, this is Helena. Valiyappan, the objective of your speech today is to introduce yourself. I think everybody already know about you to the club and learn the basic structure of the public speech, which you are already very well versed. So you have requested me to look for your pause fillers and also smile and speak casually. All the best to you, Valiyappan.
Okay. Thank you, Helena. Let us give round of applause for our speaker, Toastmaster, competent communicator, Valiyappan.
Sorry to guys, just hang on. Valiyappan, your speech time is 4 to 6 minutes.
Okay.
Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, okay. So at 4 minutes, I will flash out the green card.
Okay.
And then at the 5th minute, I will flash out the yellow card. And then at the 6th minute, I will flash out the red card.
Okay, sure.
And then you have 30 seconds to wrap up. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, Valiyappan, your time starts now.
Give me a minute.
Okay, sure.
Okay, I'm starting. Mark, you can start the timing now. Okay. In 2001, a young man landed in Changi Airport on a tourist visa with a single baggage in hand, without knowing that his next generation is going to be rooted in Singapore. Do you all know who that man was?
You lah.
Smart. Okay, yes, it's a smart guess. Yeah, it's a simple guess. Yes, splendid afternoon, Toastmaster of the Day, fellow Toastmasters, beloved president and guest. I was born in Chennai, one of the major metropolitan cities in India. During my childhood, there were no gadgets, no television, not even telephone at my home. But I had a very memorable childhood. We used to play cricket in the middle of the road. Schools didn't pressurize us. I didn't go for any extracurricular classes or even attend any subject tuitions in 16 years of my academy. And just what I'm trying to say is the life was so enjoyable. We didn't have any stress. I didn't have any passion on what I wanted to become. I joined engineering because everybody did that. I took computer science engineering in Anchorvale University, which was 250 kilometers away from my hometown, Chennai. During my first year, I met my friend Krish, who was from instrumentation engineering. And I was influenced by him very much. And as a result, I decided to even change my department from computer science to instrumentation engineering against a strong opposition from my parents and relatives. 4 years in college was the best part of my life. After graduation, I did work in instrumentation engineering for a few years, but then I decided to change my discipline back from instrumentation to computer-related job because everybody did that. Many of my friends switched to IT and were able to get jobs and go to US. So I also wanted to go to US. US was my dream destination then. My friend Krish and Ravi got a job in Bahrain and they went to Bahrain. With their influence and a kind of recommendation, I managed to find the job in the same company, in the same department. I sent my resume to Krish and he forwarded that to his boss, and it was the easiest interview I had attended in my lifetime. it was unprecedented job offer, I would say. After I sent my CV, the boss called me. He just spoke for 5 to 10 minutes, very casual, asking about me. Then he said, yeah, I'll be sending you the offer letter. I was surprised. I can even get a job like that, an overseas job, that too. My first job started like that, my first international job. So I traveled, that was my first flight and my first international travel to Bahrain in 1999. The life was so slow and it was moving in a snail pace. The job was very, very relaxing. And the only toughest thing in the day was to look at the clock and count the hours to go home. After a few months, my friend Krish resigned the job because he got a job in US and he left. So me and Ravi decided to follow suit. We managed to get a job in US through an Indian company within few months. And in end 2000, the Indian company asked me to quit my job and come back to India for H1B stamping. I came to India and even got my H1B stamping done. I was so excited to fly to US, but unfortunately, the company didn't send me because the market situation was very bad and they said they couldn't send us. It was a double whammy in 2001 for me, losing a job and also getting engaged to my wife. At the time, my friends in Singapore asked me to come over to Singapore and try to search for a job. That's how I landed in this garden city in 2001. And within 2 to 3 months, I managed to find a job. I got married in 2002. And now I'm a proud father of 2 kids, aged 16 and 10. We slowly started to settle down in Singapore and got citizenship in 2010. I actually wanted to excel in my project management career. And as a result, I did my project management professional certification PMP in 2011. I always believe in continuous learning and I was exploring what next after my PMP. That is when my friend Muthuselvan told me about Toastmasters. And that's how I joined Anchorvale Toastmasters in January 2012. My journey with Toastmasters for the past 8.5-9 years is extremely remarkable. I would say that I learned a lot and I have transformed from where I was to where I am now. My appetite for singing made me join Carnatic music vocal singing classes in October 2015. For the past 5 years, I am trying very hard to become a singer and it's going on slow and steady. Now I'm embarking on a journey on pathways and very excited to take the ride. There is no end to education. It is not that you just read a book, pass an exam and finish your examination. Throughout your life, you need to, from the moment you're born, from the moment till the moment you die, it's a process of learning. So keep learning to update and upgrade yourself. Back to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, Valayapan. So really, it is inspiring. You told first you opted for instrumentation engineering. After that, first you opted for computer engineering, and next you changed it to instrumentation and back to computer engineering. So life is just like a roller coaster, as our Rusman said today. So it's very inspiring. Thank you for your speech.